As we move forward, we're going to get rid of these sealed bins and go to open bins with sealed cabinets. The sealed cabinets will be the second part of the rollout. First, we're going to do just the open bins, and you'll be able to choose one item at a time if you've used it or it expires out, instead of having to replace the whole bin like we are doing now. It's pretty easy the way we do it. Go into unit inspection, we'll use unit 3 here. New inspection, double check where your unit is. You can change those. I'll have that open for you if it's an ALS, BLS truck, so forth, if it's in reserve or in service or whatever you're doing. I'm going to leave this the same for now and hit save. You can see we've got log supply, supply request, cabinet inventory, assets, questionnaires, and notes. I created a quick note earlier saying that there was an air leak, so you can open that up every time you see that and see air leak was reported to Bobby. So each time you can do that, you can add them, you can look at them and see if somebody else has already reported the same problem. And go back into the cabinet inventories. You'll see things have not been checked or they have been checked. This one has parts expiring soon. You can go down and see all these and where the dates are. What's going to happen now is, for now, I've turned off clearing out the dates, so you'll have all the dates listed. They should not go away, and you can go down through and see what's there and know what's easily in date or not. You got this one that's expiring soon on the 19th is going to be in yellow. Anything that comes up red is going to be actually already expired. Same as before, you can click them, you can add one individually as you go down and check your thing, or you can set to par. Now that means you are responsible for what is on here and what you say is there. So use that diligently when you're doing it. Hit save. That's going to save that up. Comes back here, says there's something expiring soon but not all the way out. Green means you've completed it. If we go down to maybe the ALS drug cabinet, you're going to see all the parts that are in the ALS drug bag. You can see the dates. Here's that yellow one coming up the end of the month. Here's one that's already expired at the beginning of the month for the Lasix. If you go down here and, like I said, if these are all there, including the expired ones, set it to par. If it's expired, it'll show up that way. You can see it turned red instead of green. Hit save. What that will do is it's checked with expired parts. Now if you go back and look, there's your supply request showing those two parts. Another neat feature here is you can open this up. So if you know they're drugs and are coming out of the drug room, you can pick that supply room and go ahead and submit that request. Okay? And it says I didn't choose what I wanted. I'm choosing those two, submit the request. Now they've been submitted to just the ALS drug room. Okay, we go back. You can keep going down through and changing all the parts. Okay? So as you're going through, you can do your response bag. You got parts not expiring yet, but soon. Again, they'll be highlighted yellow. Set to par, and that will save them as that. All right. So we go back through. You'll see that there's an 8 here next to the calendar. That's going to show you exactly what is coming up in the next 30 days and what is already expired on there. So you can go through and find those items if you need to quickly, or at least know what's coming up. Your asset verification is, if you've got your stretcher on there, make sure that stretcher is what you have on there. If not, you can check in that stretcher and check the new one back out. So that's there. Those are all there. It'll check off just like that. Okay. And if you need to check something in, drop that down, check it in. The computer is going to be checked in and out daily. Okay, so if you had your computer in the morning, come in here and put that tag number in that's on there. If the tag is missing, let me know and we'll get it replaced. Okay, and that will do all your assets and let me know what's where. Knowing where that computer is will help us when we're trying to find a chart that may still be open and on a computer that we need to get sunk. We'll know what truck it was on. I can track that down. Questionnaires are the same as always. The other neat feature is going to be log supplies. Most of you don't understand this. If you just click on that, open it up, you can put in a call number, which is 2123445, add supplies, you can see every single supply down through here, okay? Or you can start typing it in. We used an adult nasal cannula. As we start going down through, you see how it narrows it down. Where do we use it from? Did we use it from the cabinet? Did we use it from the jump bag? All right, we just use one from the jump bag, and add supplies is going to throw it here into there as a supply used on that run. Submit the call, and then as you can see, view a supply request. You can do it there, or you can come back here. There it is. It's already added to there. You just got to remember to click it. That's done for the day. Submit the request. Go into the main supply room. You need a nasal cannula. Then that will be pulled and ready for you when you come back, or in the mornings when you're doing all these. Again, it's pretty easy. Again, if you got any questions, let me know. The drop-down menu over here will do a little bit more. Not a lot that you'll be changing there, but you can go through there and kind of look at things if you want to jump around. If you need to adjust what your trucks are, if they're going in and out of reserve status into in service or out of service, you can do that. Help us out there. That will help us with the state stuff. If it's going out of service because it's down per Bobby, just go in there and click that. Click it out of service. Okay, you don't need a reason or anything, and that will mark it out of service for us, and then the state knows that we did not collect any daily checkoff because it's out of service for that day. Parts kits and assets can be assigned to the cabinet, so you may see some of those in there again. I'm going to try to get away from the kit idea, as they call it, since that was not easily inventoried. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. That's just a quick look at how to do a checkoff. When we do get the cabinet seals going on, you can actually scan. You can use your phone or the tablets in the trucks, or enter the seal number that will be on that. As long as that cabinet is sealed, everything that's behind there will be counted as being there and ready to go. So that will make our checkoffs a little bit easier during those points as well. Some of these things we may not have a seal on, such as the extrication stuff. You might have to go in and do these quick ones here. I can't seal an outside cabinet that way. Again, questions, let me know. I hope that helps. And any other ideas, forward them on to me.